Now to the good part.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. The starters for Utah. They've got Junior and it's Sanders in at the 4. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results. Here we go.
Here's Hoiberg. To the left wing.
Yo, set it up.
To the paint. The shot from the low post is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brown, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Great open look there.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
On offense, here's Utah.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
Team foul. Shooting for Utah, number 3, 1 shot.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Defended by Brown. Pass to Mast. The 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Here's Sanders. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Brown for 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Pass to Hoiberg. Over to the wing. Here's Sanford. Misses the 3.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Brown. Utah with another miss. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's the Prophet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Prophet's gotten his second bucket on the night. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside, Brown. Pass to the Prophet. from deep, Junior. That shot is off. Gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Hoiberg. Defended by Brown. No good from 18.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's the pick to the inside. Pass to Sanders.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Here's the Prophet. On the wing, Junior. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Good on the shot.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field, you don't have your best stuff, but still you find a way to gut out a win.
Both teams will make substitutions. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Utah, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Here's Jacobson. A minute 37 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 5 points in the game.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Here's Hayes. Jacobson with a rebound. Gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Lets it go from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Brown passes to Junior. Back to Brown. Kicks it to Junior. Puts one up from 19, and that's good for 2.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Pass to Zamford from deep. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall to the middle. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. Outside, Brown. Here's Traoré, 3-pointer. The shot misses. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. They're up by 2, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So the Utah 5 right now. Hayes is out there with Traore. Then there's Traore, and it's the Prophet in at the point.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Utah grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Shot from the wing, and they pick up 2. The Prophet's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Garcia. He's scoreless to the paint. Here's Mast. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Hayes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sanders. They set the screen. Fires the 3. Utah with another miss. Down low. No good with a layup.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Utah with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Steps back. Here's Mast. Drills it from deep. Mast has got 10 points in the game.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hayes. There's a screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by Horberg. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Will it go? And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Here's Garcia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Utah trails by 7. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. Give him 8. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. The Prophet's got 5 points now this quarter.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hoiberg. 5 to shoot. Garcia, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
For the away team, Patrick, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Brian, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Utah trails by 4. Outside, Brown. And there's a pick. There's the triple. Garcia with a rebound. Got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Sanford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
A minute 22 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Sanders. Junior outside. Utah moving the ball around. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. The Profits got 14 points for the game.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Here's Sanford. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. 4 on the clock. Jacks up with 3. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's the Prophet. They get the rebound. That one's good for 2. Sanders has gotten his first bucket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Hoiberg. Lets a 3 fly. He drops it from range.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 7. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Jason Kidd. Coach, what stood out to you most in that first half?
Well, I think we shared the ball. We got some great looks offensively. Defensively, we got to limit them to 1 shot. But guys are playing hard, and this is a big game for us, and we want to see how guys respond.
Hopefully they rise to the occasion. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball in the Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the home team, you watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing. We're just messing.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Outside, Brown. Junior outside. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. And it's the Prophet missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And for Utah, they've got Junior, and it's the Prophet in at the one. Junior outside. Here's the Prophet. 14 points for him. Sanders, the pass to Brown. Offline with a three. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Sanford. Nails it from three. Give him 8 points now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Prophet, that's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Let's go with a three. Utah grabs the miss. Pass to Brown. Here's the Prophet. 16 points for him. Here's Junior. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Junior's got 6 points.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
Here's Mast. Inside. Sanders with a rebound.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Pass to the Prophet. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Again, Utah good for two.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Fires for three. Utah grabs the miss. The Prophet's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. This is the corner 3. Utah trails by 4. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 8.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Doesn't go for him.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's the Prophet missing.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Hoiberg. No points yet. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Mass the pass to Hoiberg. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. The Prophet, the pass to Brown. This one for 3. And Sanford pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 5.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Utah trails by 7. Junior outside. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Brown from behind the arc. There's 1:17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down. With
the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Ball goes to Utah.
Traore checked in for Utah. Traore comes in for Junior. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The Prophet, the pass to Hayes. Kick out to Brown. And that one's on target from the wing. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Garcia. He's defended by Hayes. Three-pointer nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 18. Pass to Hayes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Covered by Junior. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Utah trails by 10. And for Utah, Hayes is out there with Junior. Then there's Traoré, and it's Sanders in at the 5. Pass to Traoré. Junior outside. Off target with the 3. Here's Hoiberg, covered by Junior. Powered it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And for Utah, we've got Traoré. Junior, he's out there with Hayes. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hoiberg. Fires the 3. Jacobson, no good. Utah trails by 10. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Right wing. Back to Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Hayes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hoiberg. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Junior outside. Pass to Hayes. The 3. He buries it from 3.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Mass, the pass to Hoiberg. Here's Mast. Utah grabs the miss. The Prophet's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Drains the triple. 20 points for him.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Brown. Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Hoiberg. Here's Mast. The shot is money.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Utah trails by 4. Here's the pass to Brown. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's the Prophet. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Hoiberg. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Right side Brown. From downtown. Oh, it's off target. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
From about 19. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brown pulls down the board. The free ball is down. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 3, first personal foul, first team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Number 32, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Hoiberg.
Two shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Hoiberg.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. And he's unable to get the second one.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.